Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing The Fabelmans, directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Michelle Williams, Paul Dano, and Judd Hirsch, and Gabriel LaBelle. Anyway, this film tells the story of Sam Fabelman, as he grows up as a young boy who finds emotional catharsis in the magical world of movies. Anyway, this film chronicles him as he grows up in the suburbia of New Jersey and moves out to Phoenix to his eventual home state of California. Anyway, along the way, he makes movies, he undergoes a lot of familial drama, and he deals with anti Semitism. Anyway, so just everything about this film is perfect. I mean, everything. This is one of my rare 5-star reviews, folks. Like, everything. The cast is impeccable. Every actor does a great job of fleshing out three-dimensional characterization, even in the most subtle of manners. Paul Dano shines as Bert, a technical genius father who focuses a lot on computers. And while he doesn't quite fully appreciate music, that doesn't mean he doesn't understand it, and that doesn't mean he doesn't encourage those who follow it. Like, he's highly encouraging of his wife, Mitzi, played by Michelle Williams, a pianist who is very eccentric and prone to bouts of depression. And like, you can see him, everything, and how he explains everything. Just watching him explain how a film works and the film's opening scene is interesting. I could listen to the Bert character explain how a phone book works and I would be interested. That's how great the character is. Also, there is Benny, played by Seth Rogen, who is a kind of a family friend who's kind of obtained uncle status. He does a great job of providing moral support for characters and also is the focal point of familial drama. He's great. And then there's Sam himself, played by Gabriel LaBelle. He does a great job. I mean, just watching this character do anything is interesting. Just getting the film takes you into his creative process, everything from how he shoots to how he edits to how he directs. And the film does a great job of taking you into how the familial drama in his life impacts his filmmaking. The best example of this comes from when he's shooting a World War II movie, and just seeing, and the dialogue is so much subtext in it, you can easily connect the dots in a way that feels organic and not hackneyed. It's so great. Also, Judd Hirsch makes a very small cameo-like role as Boris, Sam's uncle, who wants to encourage Sam to pursue his passion of filmmaking, but he wants him to also understand that his pursuit of the passion won't be without consequences. The screenplay does a great job of fleshing out every character with rich detail, and the dialogue oozes such rich subtext that gives any dialogue exchange between characters so much meaning to it. The film is also just so effortlessly funny. Every character gets a zinger. There's no real comedic relief character per se in the film because every character is just so funny. You'll be laughing so much, every one laugh will bleed into the other to the point where you're not sure which joke caused you to laugh so hard. The screenplay also does a great job of creating emotionally complex drama as well that doesn't take sides, and it lets you at least, if not appreciate, at the very least understand each character's emotions. Plus, the screenplay does a great job of just overall, and the joke here is that this film is a recreation of Steven Spielberg's life with a bit of a fictional lens. It does a great job of cluing you in on some key experience of his life. Like, arguably the most compelling parts is when he's dealing with his new high school environment and how he's having to deal with anti-Semitism. It's just some really compelling stuff, and every time you see poor Sam have to deal with anti-Semitic bullies, you're like, oh no. It's really great. Also, the cinematography Well, what can I say? It's got classic Spielberg isms and it's great. Like every shot has such great depth to it. The one takes are organic and the camera movement is dynamic and helps elevate the drama in every scene. At this point, it feels like Spielberg could just make these types of movies to such great effect in his sleep at this point. That's how good he's gotten, folks. So, with all that in mind, the Fabelmans manages to create a love letter to the Spielberg family via richly detailed characters, a poignant script, and stunning cinematography. So, with all that in mind, I will be giving the Fabelmans 5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, did you like The Fabelmans? Why or why not?